Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the Simple English Hub, where you learn English in simple, easy, and comfortable ways. I'm so happy you are here today because we're going to talk about something extremely important for beginners: how to talk about the present in English. Many English learners struggle with this. They understand words, but when they try to describe their day, their job, their habits, or their feelings, they suddenly feel stuck. They worry about grammar. They worry about making mistakes. They ask themselves, do I say go or goes? Do I say I work or I am work? How do I talk about what I always do? And I want you to know that you are not alone. Every beginner feels this way at some point. But the good news is that talking about the present is actually very simple once you understand a few easy patterns. So let's take a breath together. Relax your shoulders. You are here to grow. You are here to learn. And I am here to teach you, gently, clearly, and step by step. Talking about the present simply means talking about things that are true now, things you usually do, things you do every day, things that you believe, and things that are happening right now. For example, when you talk about your daily routine, you use sentences like, I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast. I go to work. I study English. And I sleep at 10. These are simple present tense sentences, and they follow an easy rule. Use the base verb for I, you, we, and they, and add an S for he, she, and it. So you say, I work, but you say, she works. You say, they study, but he studies. Many learners forget this small rule and say things like, she study English, but now you know the correct way. And once you know this, your English becomes clearer and more natural. Let me tell you a small story about a student named Leo. Leo is a beginner English learner, just like you. Every day he tries to speak, but he makes the same mistakes many learners make. When someone asks him, what do you do? He answers, I working student, or I go work every day. The meaning is understandable, but the grammar needs help. One day I told Leo, speak slowly. Use simple sentences. So he tried again and said, I am a student. I study every morning. I work in the afternoon. I watch TV in the evening. Suddenly, everything became clear. Leo realized English is easier when he slows down and uses simple structure. And you can do the same. Another way to talk about the present is to describe what is true in your life right now. These sentences use am, is, and are. For example, I am tired. I am busy. I am happy. She is at home. He is at work. And they are students. Many learners make the common mistake of saying, I am work, but the correct sentence depends on the meaning. If you want to talk about your location, you say, I am at work. If you want to talk about your job, you simply say, I work. With practice, this becomes easy. Now let's talk about actions happening right now. These sentences use am, is, are plus a verb ending in ing. For example, I am watching this video. You are learning English. She is cooking. He is reading. And they are working. A common mistake is saying I watching or she cook, but the correct form is I am watching and she is cooking. Think of it like this. If it is happening right now, you use am, is, are plus the verb ing. That's it. Let's practice some role play, the way you would speak in real life. Imagine I am the teacher and you are the student. I ask, what do you do every morning? And you answer, I wake up at 6:30. I make coffee. I read the news. I ask, do you study English every day? And you answer, yes, I do. I study for 1 hour. I ask, where are you right now? And you say, I am at home. I ask, what are you doing right now? And you say, I am watching your English lesson. Beautiful. Your English is simple, clear, and strong. Now imagine you are at work. A coworker asks, do you work here? You answer, yes, I work in the finance department. They ask, are you busy right now? And you say, yes, I am sending an email. Or imagine you are at a park with a friend. They ask, what do you usually do on weekends? And you say, I relax, I clean my home, and I meet my friends. They ask, what are you doing today? And you say, I am walking in the park. These small conversations build confidence. They help you speak naturally, without fear. But many learners still make the same mistakes when talking about the present. They mix I work and I am working. They forget to add s for he and she. They use am with every verb. They translate directly from their language, and they speak too fast. You don't need to worry about these mistakes. You only need to practice slowly, step by step. Let me ask you some questions. Answer them out loud, even if you are alone. What do you do every morning? Where are you right now? What are you doing in this moment? Do you study English every day? What do you usually eat for breakfast? Do you work or study? What does your mother do every day? What does your friend like? Are you tired or relaxed? What is happening around you right now? When you answer out loud, you train your mouth and your brain to work together. This is how you grow. Now here is your homework for the next 7 days. Write 5 sentences about your daily routine. Write 5 sentences about what is true in your life right now. Then say 5 sentences out loud about what you are doing in the moment. After that, record yourself speaking for 1 minute. Finally, listen to the recording and correct just one small mistake. Only one. When you focus on small progress, you grow much faster. My friend, thank you for learning with me today. Talking about the present is the foundation of speaking English confidently. When you learn this, you can describe your life, you can talk to new people, and you can express your thoughts clearly. Remember, you don't need perfect grammar to communicate. You only need courage, consistency, and kindness toward yourself. And I am here with you lesson by lesson, helping you grow. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more easy English lessons. This is the Simple English Hub, and you are always welcome here. I will see you in the next lesson. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep shining.